In Texas, the woman convicted of murdering beloved singer Selena Quintanilla-Pérez has been denied parole. On Thursday, a three-member panel from the state's parole board ruled against early release for Yolanda Saldívar, the former president of Selena's fan club and manager of her clothing boutiques. Saldívar is serving a life sentence for the killing of the Tejano music star, which took place nearly 3 decades ago in March of 1995. Although her sentence included the possibility of parole after 30 years, her first request has now been rejected. The board cited concerns over public safety, stating that Saldívar still represents a potential threat. In its decision, the panel emphasized the seriousness of the crime and Saldívar's apparent disregard for human life. She will next be eligible to apply for parole in March of the year 2030. At the time of the murder, Selena was only 23 years old and at the height of her career. She had already become a cultural icon within the Latin music community and was beginning to make a significant impact in the broader American music industry. In 1994, she had won a Grammy Award, and just months after her death, her posthumous album Dreaming of You reached the top of the Billboard charts, marking a historic achievement for a Tejano artist. Selena's tragic death occurred in a motel in Corpus Christi, Texas. The confrontation that led to the fatal shooting followed allegations that Saldívar had been misappropriating funds from Selena's fan club and fashion business. After being confronted by the singer's family and subsequently dismissed from her roles, Saldívar arranged to meet Selena under the pretext of returning financial documents. According to reports, the meeting turned violent. As Selena attempted to leave the motel room, she was shot once in the back. The injury proved fatal. Saldívar was arrested shortly after and, in a highly publicized trial, found guilty of first-degree murder. She was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 30 years, a milestone reached in 2025. Selena's death was a devastating blow to fans across the world, particularly within the Latino community. Often referred to as the Queen of Tejano music, she broke barriers as a young Mexican-American woman in a male-dominated genre. Her music and legacy have continued to influence generations of artists and fans alike. In 1997, her life story was adapted into a film that brought wider recognition to her journey and introduced a young Jennifer Lopez to mainstream audiences in the role of Selena. Though unfamiliar to some outside the Latin music world, Selena holds a lasting place in cultural history. For many, she remains a symbol of talent, resilience, and pride. Her influence continues to grow, even nearly 30 years after her death. With the parole board's latest decision, Yolanda Saldívar will remain behind bars for at least another 5 years. The memory of Selena, however, continues to live on through her music and the enduring love of her fans.